Okay, are you ready to make a frosting recipe without butter that still holds its shape and turns out to be uber smooth and melt in your mouth, that too in just 4 minutes? The best part about this recipe is nothing needs to be at room temperature, so you do not have to do any pre-preparation except for one, which is sifting your icing sugar. This step is mandatory no matter what frosting you are making, and one which cannot be skipped, as this is what would make your frosting lump free. So start by doing just that, not once but a minimum of twice. A little trick here is to use your baking paper for sifting for one simple reason, which is to avoid extra dish to wash. The easier it is to clean, the more you will start enjoying baking. Okay, at least I do, so I just hate the cleaning part after. Are you in my team? Do leave a comment below. Continuing, now that it is sifted, let us set it aside, and in a separate bowl add your cream cheese. This is the one that I am using, not a sponsored post, just sharing you because you guys keep on asking me about the brands that I use. Another thing is that if you can, use a block of cream cheese instead of the spread or tub, as this one has more fat content than the latter. But if you do not find the exact same one, it is fine, just use any that is easily available to you. So straight from fridge to your bowl, we want the cream cheese to be cold. Point to be noted, my lord. Okay, then beat it for 1 minute, scraping halfway through. Next, dump in all of the sugar all at once and beat for another minute until it is combined well. Finally, add the vanilla extract to flavor the frosting and beat again. You can of course be creative and create the flavors of your choice by switching the extract flavoring or adding chocolate or peanut butter, Nutella, or even Biscoff. The choice is endless. I have shared a few variations on our blog spicesandflavors.com for you to refer. The link for the same is in the description box below. And this is how the homogeneous frosting looks, so smooth and already so stable. Even when I turn the spatula upside down, it is not falling off. Super stable, but it is also a bit heavy at this stage. So to lighten it up, let us add a little whipping cream and then whip until stiff peaks form. Won't take you long. Now let me clear out, this is not your cream cheese frosting, because typically a cream cheese frosting is made with butter and lemon juice, and we are not using either of it today. And also do not confuse this with our stabilized whipped cream frosting too, because even though both the recipes call for the exact same ingredients, the ratio of the two is totally different. Basically, this is a simple vanilla frosting recipe made without butter, which is super light and so smooth and so velvety. So let me show it to you in action, doing both the spatula as well as the whisk testing. Look at those stiff peaks on the whisk, and again not falling off from the spatula. Super stiff, isn't it? And so much easier to make. A minute to beat the cream cheese, a minute to beat it along with the icing sugar, and finally less than 2 minutes to combine with whipped cream. Why am I emphasizing so much on the time duration? Because this is cream cheese, and the more you whip it, the softer it will become, and there are possibilities that your frosting would become runny. And to avoid that, do not beat this frosting for long. Isn't that what all bakers want? A stiff and stable frosting recipe that do not take long or do not take too much of your time. Also look how smoothly it pipes. This frosting is just perfect for frosting cupcakes, especially the red velvet ones, the recipe for which is coming up next. So do stay tuned by subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell. This easy vanilla frosting without butter is just perfect to frost the cupcakes. However, this is not stable enough to be used under a fondant cake or left at open for long. So in either cases, I would recommend you go for the classic version that uses butter, or go for my favorite buttercream recipe made without powder sugar, using just 2 ingredients. Yes, you heard it right. I will leave all the relevant links to the recipes in the description box below. And as with all frosting, this frosting also can can go stiffer or also can go runnier. So I have shared what to do in either cases on our blog spicesandflavors.com, which is definitely worth a read. I will leave a link for the same in the description box below. And that's it for this one. I'll see you soon with our velvety, melt in your mouth, soft, spongy, eggless red velvet cupcake recipe in the next video. Until then, this is Sushma signing off. Take care. Bye bye.